All right, we're on air.
Oh, we're live.
Live. This is the ninth Rocket Community Sync. We're starting off with Iago showing us some things about per app capabilities.
Yeah. So, So what we've been doing till now was actually having a wrapper for executing each app. So in stage one, we will have a service file for each app, and this service file will start a wrapper that will do the chroot, the chdir, and set the UIDs, and then it will exec the actual app you want to execute. So yeah, this had some drawbacks because we couldn't limit the capabilities in the service file because this wrapper needed chroot and a lot of capabilities. So what we did now is got rid of this appexec wrapper and use directly the systemd features that are there to provide the execution. So yeah, I was kind of hard because there was some mismatches, but I think we fixed it. And now I can start with the demo. It's just a simple demo. So this is Rocket 1.4, and I'm gonna just execute a Debian image. And now I will do capsh print, and you can see that we have very dangerous caps like capsys chroot, capsys admin, capsys ptrace. So this is with Rocket 1.4. And if we now do this with the latest master, oops, sorry. You can see that we have a lot smaller list of capabilities by default, and we don't have capsys admin, for example. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And if apps need more capabilities, of course, they can add more capabilities, more features, like a new namespace for each app, or seccomp, because systemd has native support for seccomp, so we could define a list of system calls that we want to give to apps and just put it there in the service file. But yeah, as of now, this is not fully complete because you can easily escape the chroot, and I will show you that in a minute. So I have this anti-chroot script, and boom, I'm just in stage one. And yeah, there you could malicious apps could maybe instruct systemd to restart themselves with more caps. So that's not really good. But I think we can fix that with a new namespace per app, and yeah, we'll investigate this a bit more days. So yeah, that's the demo. I will stop sharing.
Hey. Dropped out for a second. What did you say the plan was with the chroot thing to do different mount namespaces?
Yeah, so we could have a per app mount namespaces so that you can escape chroot. And I think with that, well, I don't know. We'll have to look more into it, but with that, you shouldn't be able to trick systemd on doing bad stuff for you. Oh, I think the sound was pretty bad from my side. Yeah. Any more questions about that? Am I still online?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Okay, good.
Kind of looks frozen, so.
Okay. Derek, you want to talk about Rocket Monitor?
Sure. This has been on and off for a while now, but it just got merged in. So I wrote a little utility that effectively it's pretty simple. It just execs Rocket with a given ACI and monitors the process and its resource usage. So you can see, like, for example, how much memory systemd and like journald are taking up inside the container. And it also comes with a handful of just simple like example scenarios. One of which is like it logs a bunch of stuff. Another which is there's like an absurd number of apps in the pod. The idea being so we can get an idea of just the resources overhead of like having systemd as a PID1 and stuff like that. So that got merged into master like yesterday, and I had recently made a PR with example numbers for version 1.4 and like instructions on how to use it. So yeah, that's the thing now.
Okay, any interesting findings on the results?
In the situation where there were way more apps in a pod than there should be, there was a really strange systemd behavior where we just started churning through a lot of CPU. I think we figured out what was up with that and fixed it though. Aside from that, not really. In a normal scenario, systemd takes up 4 megabytes of memory. So.
Yeah, I think we fixed this scenario where there's a lot of apps and system is taking a lot of CPU. Have you rerun the test recently?
Yeah, I ran it against master. So in the issue where we're discussing this, I also have the numbers against like latest master as of like yesterday, and the numbers were about the same.
Okay, we'll have a look because I thought that should be fixed. Okay. Sergius.
Yeah, just a small feature that we want to implement. It's not upstream yet, but nevertheless it can be shown. So can you see my terminal?
Yeah.
So currently in the last release we built in the possibility to specify a -- user or -- group, for that matter, to specify the user ID or group ID when you start a container. There you see you have the UID, GID. This worked for the CoreS flavor, and now it's also possible to specify these settings for the fly flavor for whatever reason, if you need it. As of now, fly was always started as a root, and there is a subtle difference compared to the CoreS flavor. The CoreS flavor is actually 100% spec compliant. That means that you can specify either a numeric literal, a file, or an entry in the parswd or the group file. And we only support 2 of those methods in the fly flavor, namely the numeric literal as well as the file pointer. We left out the parswd and group lookup stuff out because this is sort of problematic in the special case of fly. And hopefully this will land in tomorrow's release. I have some tests to write yet, and yeah, that's pretty much it from my side.
Okay, I think we have a problem here because it seems like I'm presenting or something.
I don't have permission to change since I dropped out of the Hangout, so I don't know if anyone else does.
Yeah, do you have permissions to stop yourself from presenting, and then it'll just jump to whoever's talking.
Okay, yeah, I stopped presenting. So did you see everything?
I did, but I don't know if it will show in the video. Because right now it's very weird. My Hangout says I'm presenting to everyone, but I'm not presenting.
Presenting?
Presenting is different from screen sharing.
I'll just leave the call and join again.
Okay. Man. Okay, but that's all from my side. That's what I wanted to show today.
Okay, great. Well, we had on the demos and talks, unless anyone else wants to demo something. From you. The next thing I wanted to check in on was Rocket Netties, just see if there's anything blocked in Rocket that we need to evaluate for Rocket Netties.
So, ZAdvisor is the 229 stuff that I integrated with Iago's patch. It looks like we will be able to avoid the race condition. The only problem right now is that the init.scope only appears in the systemd C group hierarchy, so CAdvisor actually doesn't see it at all.